What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. LA Mamba. It's August 18, 2022. And here, making a video for tire shop related tips, tricks, wisdom, things that I do, things that I see coming in the tire shop business. So someone was asking me about the used tires, the storage of the used tires, the date codes, how do I check them. So here it is. Here in Cali, SoCal, it doesn't rain much. So this is how I store my tires. They're just out in the open. When it does rain, which is rare, a little bit water gets in there because it doesn't rain much here, and it dries up real fast because when it rains, the next 2 days or something, it's gonna be sunny again. So then it dries up real fast, so like I don't have to like be dumping water out of tires just to, you know, let them dry. So like if it rains here, no water's gonna get in between there, only like a little bit here, a little bit there on the edge ones. And let's just say I'm gonna sell this one. All I do is bring it down, I just turn it and turn it and turn it, all the water comes out, and that's it. It doesn't damage the tires like in other things, other inventory stuff, like I'm just gonna say like electronics, you know. It doesn't have to be under a warehouse, you know what I mean? When it comes to I even have new ones out here. Look at, I have new ones out here. If it rains, the paper gets a little messed up, but it's cool, like nothing happens to the tires. It's normal, you know. The new ones I have out here, you know, I expect to sell them pretty fast, right? So I'm talking about within a year, I expect to sell pretty much everything. And what doesn't, it just sits there, and I'll just you know, hold on to it until someone buys it. I mean, if it's low tread and it's starting to crack after a while, then I'll get it and throw it away, which is like every week I'm throwing away a little bit of like 5 tires or so. When I see one here, I'll grab it, throw it away. I'll see one over there, I'll grab it, throw it away, right? And this is very little bit of tires they throw away. But I'm talking about those things have been here probably like, let's say 3 years or something like that. And of course, when we get inventory, we get in like by the hundreds, usually on average. So then we get the fresh stuff. So here in Cali, when we're buying tires, we're always we're pretty spoiled because the tires that come in, they're really not that old. They're fresh dates. Very rarely there's an old one, but I can tell which one's the old ones right away. They're asking me, okay, how I tell right away about the date codes and stuff. So you know, tire companies, they make a design and they have it for a few years, and then they change it to a new design and they call it, let's say, part 2. Let's say like this one, this is the LE2 right here, LE2. And then they use it for a few years, and then now they have the LE3. So this one's an older tire, so I can tell that that's an LE2 just by looking at it, by design. I mean, I'm in a business, I see tires every day, so it's like, okay, that's an LE2, that's an LE3. It's just an example. And I was like, okay, well, LE3 for sure is like, if I see a used one out there and I grab it, then it's gonna be like, okay, like I know it's gonna be within the last 2 years or something like that, right? And if it's like a LE2, which is like this one, it's gonna be probably like within the last 4 years or something like that, 5 years maybe. So whenever I see like an old design, then I can tell right away that, okay, that's an old design, which is an old DOT. And not only that, you gotta look at the tire and it's like a little bit cracked, a little bit older looking, like dirtier than normal. Then it's like, okay, yeah, that one is is an I don't know. Let me just look on the side and see what year it is. For those of you that don't know what is the DOT and the year, like in this case, this one's the DOT. That's the numbers right there. It's made in the 5th week of 2017. Fifth week of 2017. So like if you see like it's dirtier, you know, it's like, oh, like a little bit of cracking, then it's like, oh, let me see what year it is, then I'll check the year. But like if you see something like this, like a newer design, like all the new designs, see that, like that Michelin right there, like a newer design, you don't even gotta check those dates. Like these are Tesla's tires, so like you see these, like, oh, these are within the last, you know, 4 years or so. Then you know, you don't even gotta check out the dates. I just like look if I like it. If I like the tread life, I buy it. If I don't, then if it's too low, then I just don't get it. So checking here. DOT 33 week of 2018. Like I said, 4 years, right? So it's you get that, I guess, with practice, many years of just like buying the tires and looking through the designs and see if there's cracking. So you're like, all right, I see this tire right here, and it's like, you see the sidewall, no cracking, good tread. First of all, see the size if you like it, 245 4018. Do I like it? Yeah, okay, I'll get it. And then I get it, right? And I buy it pretty much. So it doesn't take long just to like to check the tires. Like it's gonna take you like 5 seconds. So let's see, I see this tire, I grab it, I like the tread, I see the size, I like the size. Of course, I know it's a newer design, so I don't even gotta check the date code. I look at the sidewalls a little bit, and that's it. I choose it, buy it. Which is, I add it to the pile of tires that I like, that I want to buy for that day. And then, so what they do is, they put it to one spot. They will ship it the next day to my shop, and then I pay them. So I choose, and then they ship it, and then I pay. And again, a lot of these places don't even charge me delivery fee because I buy so much. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but I don't really look at that. But if they charge like 50 bucks or 100 bucks, that's super cheap. That's like barely enough for the gas from their place to my place and back. Way cheaper than me buying the truck and using that truck to go out there and buy tires. And it was more work. It was way more work. I had to drive my truck. I had to like move it. Whenever I have my tires, I have to load it in myself pretty much. I mean, they help you too, but you gotta load it the top too, and then, you know, close it, and then drive back, and then unload it, right? And the other cases, like, they unload it for you. They stack them for you and stuff. So it's way cheaper just to not own a truck and just buy tires from the places, have them deliver it. So the way I check a tire, again, let me just grab one. So let's say I bought one. I see this one. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I just see the tire and I know what it is. I know what size it is. I know what brand it is. I know what design it is. It's just because I've done this my whole life. So, but if you're a new person, you grab it, you know, you might want to just like step on it, see if there's any cracking. No cracking. Maybe want to turn it. Maybe want to step on it, or you want to just turn it with your hand, up or down. Any cracking? Nope. Okay. Yeah, the size, 265 3518. Look at the date code. DOT 2018. 12th week of 2018. I like it, I buy it. It should take 5 seconds to do that. Another example. Same thing, 265 3518. Date code DOT 2019. 13th week of 2019. Move it around. Nope, nope. No cracking. Not even no cracking on the top part. Again, if it has some cracking here, it's okay. It's normal. If it's cracking on the sidewall, then you got some issues. In this case, I have my roll right here, so I just put it right here. But that's it. Should take 5 seconds. Move on to the next tire. If you don't catch something, like if you have like a sidewall rip, then they'll warranty your tires. So this is my area where I have my warranty tires. I use that rack. And I have these tires here. If I miss something or something like has a ball when you air it up, then you just save it for the guys who sold you the tires. They'll exchange to you, you know, they'll give you another tire pretty much. All right, machine brands. I like to always say the same thing. When it comes to brands, I only like the Coates brand. Very durable, very easy to mount tires, soft parts everywhere, is very well worth it. I like to compare like a Chevy in the automotive industry. Parts are all over the place, LS, right? You have a broken hose or something when it comes to the tire dismounters. Usually these guys that repair them have it in their truck already. Just change the hose. Gaskets. You know, usually those guys have them already just in their truck already. Just, you want to change the gasket? Sure, I'll charge you gasket. They'll charge you, you know, and done. Very easy, very universal parts. I even see Chinese people copying that design of the head, even putting their own number, the same exact number, for cheap, and they'll sell it to you on like Amazon or like eBay, because they know they sell so much, and all these machines use them. So it's like, let me copy this design and sell it to a whole bunch of people. So they're making a lot of money from that. And yeah, so it's like the mainstream machine. Yeah, about other brands like the Chinese stuff, the Alibabas and all that stuff, I don't know that brand. And I know that when it comes to repairing them, you're gonna have a hard trouble. Oh, now they gotta go across town, or we gotta go real far to find these parts. Or wait, even worse, you have to order them, they gotta ship them, you can receive them, and then you can fix them. And then, not only that, the problems are gonna be more consistent. So, yeah, I don't recommend any other brand. Not even the Hunters. I don't even like the Hunters. I know a lot of people that don't know about the business, they like those machines. Oh, it doesn't even touch the wheel. It's so... Yeah, but I had those machines back then when they first came out, and they didn't last long. There's a lot of leaks. They get, because it's like a hydraulic that pushes down just to break the bead, and that thing was weak all the time. It was messing up all the time. It was just a very bad design, and I'm sure that now they're a little bit better, but still super slow. You know, in this business you gotta be fast about changing tires. People want their service fast in and out, and those machines are slow. They just they're very expensive. But forget about the expensive part. I just think they're not well built. I just see them with a lot of problems all the time. I mean, they're good for, like, you know, you got some like carbon fiber wheels, which who has those things, right? Only like ballers out there have those carbon fiber wheels, and they want to change them out. You can charge them like $200, but you can't use them for everyday grinding, like beating up on the machine every single day, because those things are not gonna last. They're gonna break, and when they break, they'll be very expensive to fix. They gotta ship the parts most of the time because everybody uses coats. Not really many people use those hunters. So yeah, you might be thinking, oh, I'm old school and shit, but I can change the tire faster, not scratch the rim, and so can my guys. And by the way, when it comes down to charging, who's gonna want to pay like a lot? Very few amount of people compared to your customers are like, you know, 99% of them want everything cheap, and they still complain about, oh, $20 too much for dismount, mount, balance, and throw away the junk tire. I mean, some of them do, not all of them, but now imagine, oh, it's $50 each one. Oh, what? Yeah, it just doesn't work a lot. Like, unless you have like a performance shop, you know, something specialty like that. But this is not a performance shop. This is just your bread and butter, small mom and pop tire shop business. Lots of people in and out. People want their used tires. People want cheap new ones, like the Chinese ones, I'm saying, right? Most of them. Now, I do have a few people that only want the good stuff, like the American brands, and most of them are only companies. I'm talking about brand new 4 or 6. Not even like the FedEx companies that I have working, like I mean, all the other stuff. Everybody wants the Chinese stuff, the inexpensive. What's the cheapest new tire you can put on? Right? They don't say, what's the most expensive tire you have? I'll buy it, you know. Nah, very, very few. Again, like 1% of the people that come in here say, oh, I want a Michelin, all 4 brand new, or 4 brand new Continentals, 4, you know, 4 whatever, 6 new Michelins on my truck. Very, very few people, and very few people do pay, and that's awesome. But, you know, for the most part, speed, inexpensive prices, good deals. Even like my car dealers that I get, and yeah, they want to match this one, they want to match this one. I do a great time usually. Sometimes I don't have what they're looking for, so I got to get them a pair either, or a set of 4. But even then, they want used, because it's the most inexpensive. Let's say I get even the way I get my tire, let's say I can sell a brand new one for like $85, let's say. They will be like, do you have anything cheaper, or use one instead? No, I want that one. You know, they want the $50 ones, let's say, right? And yeah, it's the whole thing about tire shop business is cost. You know, what works, and people want low prices, so used tires is where it's at, you know. And the new ones, the discounted ones help a lot for me. The Chinese ones, brand new, that's what they want too. Rarely anybody wants a good, expensive run flat Bridgestones, you know, run flat Pirellis, those very high-end tires. You know, this is where I'm talking about, like the people I know that do a lot of business and are successful tire shop. A lot of work, lot of work. There are some one shop here, one shop there that I don't know of, but I hear about them in like very expensive like areas like Hollywood and stuff like that. If you have access, like, you know, Lamborghinis not that over there nearby, that those fools don't care about paying that much, then then good for you. I bet the rent is very expensive out there, and it works though. You know, you can charge a lot, so it works. But that's not what I'm talking about here. It's when it comes to tires, a small tire shop business, we usually have like 2 guys, 3 guys working mounting tires, which is like pretty much most places that I know are like this. Maybe you have 4 guys. I used to have 4 guys at one point mounting. Very few times I had 5 guys mounting. But for the most part, it looks like this. And and a lot of the guys that have one just by himself with 1 guy, by the way, 1 tire shop owner with 1 tire tech, also become very successful, making money, like, you know, counting their dollar bills. They're counting. So got a lot of organizing to do at the shop. We got some done. So we got like this racked up. We got only all-terrains, big ones on this side. We got some 16s up there on that side. We got the semi tires on the bottom. Again, I recommend semi truck tires if you're gonna start your own tire shop business. High profits, and a lot of times those guys, you know, they just want to buy 1 tire because they had a blowout and go. So in a downturn, you can't, when the economy comes down a little bit and people have less money to buy, they're always gonna have to either, you know, get some cheap Chinese tires now, or some used ones, which is most likely used ones. You know, you're gonna probably get more flat repairs done, and singles. So like, you'll still have like a lot of work when it comes to singles, like 1 here, 1 there. So sometimes you'll see like my whole shop right here with cars, and sometimes like, oh, this car wants 1 tire, that one wants 1, that one wants a patch, that one has its own 2 tires to mount and balance them and throw away the junk tires. And that one's another patch. It's like, shit, those are not like profitable jobs, but we have a shitload of work, and that's still a beautiful thing. I mean, the small money still adds up, like 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, 1 there, but it's more important that they're coming into your shop and they're happy being there. You get the job done right, they leave. So next time they come in, they're gonna buy like, oh, 4 new tires this time. You know, 4 used tires, you know, or recommend their friends and family. And then it just keeps you busy. It keeps you busy with the referrals they're sending you. And you know, you're not freaking struggling to pay your workers, pay your bills, pay the rent, pay the light bill. You're not struggling with that because the money's coming in. Let's just say it's smaller amounts, but you still have enough to cover all that. But you know, now we're talking about next week happens, and then now it's like a whole bunch of sales. You know, the 4 new ones, you know, the 4 used ones, the sets of 4, you know, that's the big money makers, you know. So that's what I love about tire shop business. You're always gonna have work, whether it's small or big stuff. You're always gonna be busy. Like right now we open because I put 4 wheels and tires, and I got a good deal on wheels and tires. I don't sell them really much, but I got them 2 days ago. I put them up. This guy said, oh, I'll come buy them. He came through in the morning. He bought them when I was balancing them. Another one came in. We're closed, by the way. It's Thursday, and then he was waiting for a patch. It's just like, it's funny. It's like, by the way, I want to tell you guys, it just something I wanted to tell you. It's just funny, man. Just, you know, when I'm here at the shop, we're really busy, And I gotta do things sometimes, and then I go do things, and then I come back real quick. And then and then there's like, let's say like 3-4 people now, instead of like when I left it was like 0, because I want to make sure I get all the cars out, have my guys ready. When then work comes, then they jump on them, and it's like I don't leave when they're slammed, pretty much, never, right? I always leave when it's more important, you know. Work is more important to me than anything else. So like I'll even miss, you know, appointments to have something else, because I want to get as much cars out, or all the cars out, before I leave, right? So then I'll leave pretty much when there's no cars, and when I come back, let's say there's 4 cars, right? And it's always the same thing. It's like this, like I'm barely getting here, I'm walking in, and then like they're just high. This is the way it is. It's just so much high demand when it comes to the tire shop business. It's like I'm walking in, and it's like that one movie. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's with it's a movie about, documentary about Bernie Madoff. I'm not saying we're doing nothing illegal here, but that guy was, right? And that pyramid scheme that he did with taking people's money and then just giving them a high return, but he's giving them other people's money, right? And so like the stock market was crashing, and then he's still giving high returns, and then everybody's drowning. Like all the companies, all the Merrill Lynch and all the Charles Schwab's are like drowning, like low returns. Like, oh, I need to find a place to give me the high returns. I need to find a place. And then Bernie Madoff, out of everybody, was like the only one to making high returns, but because he was doing something illegal. But Bernie Madoff didn't really see that coming when he kind of saw it and was kind of worried. And then like when he went to like this one big party, and like all those guys were there, the Charles Schwab, the Merrill Lynches, and the big brokerage companies, and then they're like, they see him, and he's like the only one doing like high returns to the customers. And then they'll go to him, hey man, like, please let me get your money, you know, like let me give you money, man, let me invest with you like this amount of millions. And then I can't find nowhere to get any returns, man. And then that fool like was like, already when he went to the party, he was like scared, like shit, I can't take any more money because I'm sticking out like a sore thumb over here and shit. So he was like all scared, like fuck, I hope no one sees me and shit. And he's gonna be walking by, he's just like covering himself. And then another guy comes over here, hey man, please take my money. My customers need some higher returns than the returns I'm giving them, and the whole market's crashing. I don't know how you're doing it, but please take our money, invest it. And he goes, shit. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And another one comes, fuck, oh yeah. He's trying to leave. He's trying to get out of the building because like everybody's coming to him and shit. It's like, you know, the whole market's crashing. He's like, oh, please take my money. He's like, yeah. Well, that's how I feel with the tire shop business. Like I guess there's not much options out there, and then they need their tires, and then they'll go, hey Rudy, please, can you get me one of these? Can you help me out? Yeah. They're like, hey, you have one of these? You know, like, I really need your help. Oh yeah. But that's not how it feels in the tire shop business. That's not much how of a high demand it is here. It's like, and I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about like the other shops that have like inventory in and that have like good stuff, you know, some good tread life, and a person could just drive in and say, hey, I need some used tires. But that's just how it is. It's just like me and a bunch of like other shops that have good amount of inventory. There's just so much work. There's so much people need, and it's kind of in a way people need you more in a way than you need the people. Yeah, you need the customers to make money and stuff like that. But if there's so much of a high demand, like it's not that you want to choose and pick your customers, but you can if you want. Especially the ones that you hate, you can just like, hey man, get out of here, man. You know, like they'll come back or treat them bad or something, so they won't come back and stuff like that. But but that's only like the less than 1% of the people that are just like super annoying and fucking annoying and shit, like get out of here type of shit, you know. But for the rest of the 99.9 of people, it's like, yeah, I mean, you want work, come through, you know, just wait a little bit, and we'll help you out, and we'll get you a good price. Because yeah, you can still charge them more, and that's great if you want to charge a little bit more here and there. But you still want to stick to close to what your prices are and close to the market, because you're not the only one. There are other tire shops out there too. So, and then they want business too. Even though you have a shitload of customers, they might have some inventory out there too, and they just say they're not busy. Well, if you let customers go because you're just too packed or you didn't want to help them out, and then they'll go and they'll find tires over there somewhere else too, So it's like, of course you want to treat everybody right, give them all good prices, and if you're slammed, fuck you, you're slammed. A lot of times I'm fucking tired and have a nade, and there's so much fucking work, and like, fuck. But it's like, all right, it's all good. It's good for my health, the sun's good for me. I can just drink water, drink some sodas or something while we're working, balancing tires, and just take it like a man, Work hard. Customer needs your help them. A lot of times I come here and then just doing my thing with, like, you see my car out there and change the alternator right now, and it's like, oh, please help me, man. Like it's completely on the floor, like they came from their house with no air in the tire, rolling on a flat, and then they get here, and it's like, I have to do it, like, you know what I mean? I can't leave them freaking go like that and ruin their rim. I was like, no, I open up the gates, and I saw them a used tire or a new tire, whatever they want, and they leave happy, Those are the type of people that I pretty much, like, have to say yes to, even though I don't want to. But you can't be a dick and say, oh, fuck, no, like, today's my day off, and nah, that's why, you have a, let's say you have a shop, you have to help out the people. So, that's the way I see it. So I freaking just fucking do it, even though it's gonna delay my little project, let's say, whatever I'm doing, cleaning the shop or making a video. A lot of times I have to stop making the video because someone comes in and I gotta help them out. But that's just the way it goes. It's a big mess to change this alternator out, but you gotta do what you gotta do. This is the old one right here. Oil was leaking, they messed it up, and this is the one I'm putting on. This one I just had it from sitting around because it was my black Mamba's alternator, which is the 1998 Camaro, and we're putting it on this one, and I'll get a new one for black Mamba later. But yeah, guys, hope you liked the video. See you next time. Mamba out.